You have them, I have them, we all have them or have had them, or will develop them at some point in our drumming career. What's going on? I'm Kevin Prince from drummer101.com, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how to correct and even prevent some bad habits drummers collect along the way. Let's get into it. All right, the first one is use your fingers and wrist. Stop trying to use your arms for speed. When you have your sticks and you're going like this, trying to play faster, that's not going to get you anywhere. You can do this exercise here where you hold the sticks towards the taper and just play with the handle part on your forearm. Notice my arms aren't moving at all. It's all wrist and fingers. Now, using your arms is great for when you're trying to move around the drum set and get to different locations, but when it comes to speed and dynamics, you're going to want to use your wrist and fingers. All right, tip 2, keep your pinkies on the stick. Okay, now I see this a lot with my brand new students. When they try to play a drum roll, they keep their pinkies off the stick and are really relying on the bounce of the stick and the rebound. They have something where they just slam the stick against the head and they just let it buzz and roll until the stick eventually dies out. But that's not going to help you out. If you played that on your floor tom or your leg, anything that doesn't have as much rebound as a snare drum, then you're not going to get a clean stroke. So keep those pinkies tucked in, and that's going to help you out in the long run. Number 3, keep counting. Now, this isn't something you only have to practice when you're behind your drum kit, but when you're in your car driving, when you've got your AirPods in, listening to music, you're at the gym, whatever. Anytime there's music playing, start counting. Start breaking it out into chunks and counting the bars. Count the subdivisions. When you're learning to play songs on the drums, make sure you're counting, but definitely keep counting when you're playing live and in a studio session or a practice session. Tip number 4, practice to a metronome. Metronomes are so accessible these days, and there's no reason that you shouldn't be practicing to one. Set it to 50, 60 beats per minute, set it to eighth notes if you have to, play around with it, but just try playing your favorite beats or whatever you're working on and practicing, play that to a click. That's gonna help tighten you up, and especially when you jump into the recording studio, the recording engineer and the rest of the band is going to thank you. Tip number 5, commit to your notes. When we haven't hashed something out yet or not 100% confident with what we're playing, we can sometimes sound a little timid with our strokes. But when you're well rehearsed and you are confident in what you're playing, really commit to your notes, especially your accents. Play with conviction, play with passion. You have to sell it when you're playing it. How do you expect the audience or the listener to buy what you're selling? You have to play with feel, and you have to sell your feel. It's very easy to tell when you're listening to a drummer. You don't even have to be watching them, but you can tell when a drummer is confident in what they're playing and when they're a little apprehensive or unsure. That will show up to your playing, so commit to your notes. Which brings me to my 6th tip. Record yourself and listen and watch yourself back. You don't have to have a recording studio or any fancy gear. Just use the camera on your phone, record what you're working on, and watch yourself back. Listen to your dynamics and listen to your feel. Take multiple recordings throughout the week and watch them back, and you can notice how they progress throughout the week. But record the same thing consistently and try to focus on consistency. If you want to dive into some drum grooves, watch this playlist right here. You can also hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and visit drummer101.com. I've got a free Basics of Drumming course you can check out. I'll put the link down in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.